Let's get to it. And I'm sure, despite all the problems that Shannon Sharpe is going through, Nick Wright is probably sitting twiddling his thumbs too. They know the end is coming. That's why a lot of these guys are trying to pivot. They know the Lakers are about to lose. They kept saying Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. And now it's starting to look like Timberwolves in 5. But to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if the Timberwolves drop tonight's game, because personally, I think the refs are going to be leaning heavy in this game. They're going to have a heavy hand in this game because they got to milk the Laker train. They got to milk the LeBron train. They're not ready for LeBron to go to Cancun. They want to keep the Sandcastle King in the playoffs for as long as they can possibly do it. They want to keep the Lakers in the playoffs for as long as they possibly can, because they don't seem to have any forward thinking when it comes to the NBA under Adam Silver. You know, LeBron can't play forever. If marketing and looking for a face of the NBA is something it's not something that's out of the ordinary for professional leagues. The problem is they're so focused on the Lakers all the time. Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. Well, OKC seems like they're going to make a deep run. Can we start giving them more promotion, more love? They're young. They're not going anywhere. The Celtics are going to be the Celtics. So the Celtics are, like the Lakers, a legendary franchise. You don't have to say too much regarding the Celtics. And it helps the NBA as a whole, as an entity, that the Celtics are good. You have the Knicks in the playoffs. So there's other teams and other players that you can look to elevate to be the face of the NBA. It's time to let the Lakers go. It's time to let LeBron go out to pasture. That's why Anthony Edwards, you can't tell me he's not enjoying this moment, having the opportunity to send LeBron James home on vacation. He did it to Kevin Durant last year. If Steph Curry gets in the way, there's a very good chance he could do the same thing to Steph. Obviously, Jimmy Butler will play a big role in not letting that happen. But then you got Kawhi Leonard still standing there. And as long as he stays healthy, the Clippers are going to be a problem. But as far as the future face of the league, the NBA as a whole should have been on that journey. They should have been on their way to looking for that, if it's that important to you from a business point of view. But this holding on to LeBron for dear life, I mean, it's just showing the desperation. And then you have the media, the sports media, they're not helping one bit. They gave the Minnesota Timberwolves absolutely no respect at all going into the series. Even though the Timberwolves proved last year Anthony Edwards proved last year he's more than capable of sending people home. He's more than capable, willing, and able. But this year, for some reason, mainstream media like Shannon Sharp, like Nick Wright, even Stephen A. Smith joined in. Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. Just completely and utterly disrespecting the Timberwolves. Like, they don't even exist. Like, last year's playoff run was just a myth. I know they traded Cat and all that, but you see how Julius Randle is balling now? How he's brought that grind to the Timberwolves? That bark, that big dog energy. That's what he brought to the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards already had the big dog energy. He just wore down last season. Playing both ends of the court, it does that to you. But making that deep run in the playoffs last year, he had a whole offseason, a whole NBA season. He knows what it feels like. Them legs is going to be more solid this year. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I always thought this was a possibility. The Timberwolves was going to send the Lakers home. When everybody else was talking about Lakers in 5, Lakers in 6, I just shook my head like, nah. Even with the trade. See, trading away Anthony Davis, that is what's hurting them right now. Because if Anthony Davis was still with the Lakers, they might beat the Timberwolves without Cat. See, that would have been a very interesting series right then and there, because Julius Randle would have been getting all up in Anthony Davis' ribs. That 90s, the 80s, 90s playoff energy. That physical big dog energy. So I would have liked to see that. But in my opinion, the Lakers fumbled the ball on that trade. Because Luka can shoot the lights out. He can shoot the lights out on any given night. He can shoot you into a game. He can shoot you out of a game. But more than likely, he's going to keep you in the game. He's the Lakers' leading scorer right now. They need a bucket, they go to Luka. If Luka can't get it and it's the fourth quarter, we got a problem on our hands. And that's what's showing right now. LeBron might come out with hella energy. First quarter, he balling. Knocking down shots up and down the court. He feeling it. Second quarter, yeah, he's still feeling it a little bit. Still doing his thing. Then the half comes in. LeBron gets a little more rest. But the problem is in the third quarter, that rest, he can still come out fairly strong and do his thing. But that 40-year-old body starts to catch up to him. I heard Stephen A. say, I think Stephen A. said, it might have been Stephen A. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. It was to the effect that LeBron has either held off Father Time or has defeated Father Time so far. Something like that. There's a reason why people have historically said that Father Time is undefeated. Because Father Time is undefeated. And that's not just one of those old Southern, old-fashioned sayings that people used to say all the time. No, there's a reason, because biology says that. Biology says that your body naturally breaks down every day. Every day you get older. Yeah, he's a great professional athlete. His endurance is off the charts. Whatever he's doing is working. But biology is still ticking. Time is ticking. This is why in the fourth quarter you have him going 0 for 0, goose egg, onions in the fourth quarter. That's that father time. Tapping him on the shoulder. Like, yo, yeah, I gave you a loan. You got a deferment on your loan. You stretched it out. You stretching out the loan I gave you. But at some point, this deferment plan that I'm giving you, it's gonna come due. I don't owe you. You owe me. This is Father Time talking. And you got Anthony Edwards out there on some straight 80s, 90s bully ball. How it used to be. Chest shoves, and the refs choose to swallow the whistle. And they should. It's the playoffs. I would argue that they should allow more of this in the regular season, so these guys can be conditioned to what a real 82-game NBA grind feels like. Those of us who grew up in the 80s and 90s and watched NBA basketball, we know what those games was like. We know the grind it took. You got Isaiah Thomas hopping around on one foot with a severely sprained ankle. He wasn't coming out of that damn game. You could give him a Muay Thai elbow to the ribs as many times as you want. He not coming out of that game, and he's still going to knock down shots. The GOAT, Michael Jordan, used to get clothesline too. He used to catch the elbow smash too. They used to put his ass in a full Nelson too. But you know what? He wasn't coming out of that damn game, and he was still going to beat you at the end of the day. Fourth quarter come around. Oh, MJ knocking down shots. He not passing the ball. He don't care how many people on him. Kobe Bryant. Mamba mentality. I don't care what you consider the good basketball play being. Oh, he's open? Okay. Well, I'm always open when it comes to money time. When it comes to closing out a game, I'm going to bring it home. That's that Mamba mentality. The GOAT, MJ, that's that GOAT mentality. I carry the team on my back and do whatever it takes to win this game because it's on me at the end of the day. Win, lose, or draw, it falls on me. That's the difference. And that's why I say LeBron is going home. I think it's an 85% chance he goes home today. And if for some reason that the refs decide to stick their nose in the playoff basketball business, then you know what? Don't be surprised if the Timberwolves storm into LA and step on the Lakers' necks. Ain't gonna be no Game 7. That's my prediction. There will not be a Game 7. Unless there's a lot of funny business going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Timberwolves in 5.